Boom, boom. This is Kenrick coming at you from the corner. How's everyone doing today? All right. Yesterday, or I should say last night, was a pretty big night. We had a lot of major updates and a lot of major games. I've already done a video on Dotmachi Memorial Freeze that's been posted up on my channel, so you can take a look at that there. Um, the next game was Azure Lane. Now, Azure Lane has a Northern Front event going on right now. This is a pretty involved. We really didn't get a gist of it. They were pretty much hiding it, but they Yostar posted out a video here and just talking about showing a little bit about it. So basically, we've got a huge addition here. We've got all these Northern um, Parliament ships. So this is going to be you got the Beauty Aurora right there, and you've got Grozny, Shepiyev, Tashkent, Mercuria, and Rossiya. Now these are all these are all ships. You got a rate up for all of these, so you definitely want to be pulling on this banner as much as possible. I'm going to pull on this banner until I got them all. Now, the reason you want to do that is because of the event. Now, again, we have the event up. This is similar to what they had a while back with the Imperial Navy when they had the event. Um, you have to do the same thing, okay, to get the points, so that you can get. Now, if you get the points, um, you get this proof of solidarity frame, okay. So to get that, you need 3,400 points. Now, to get that, you have to do some specifics. Now, you should have been focusing on Northern Orbiter, the phase one of this. Um, It came out 7 days ago, okay, and they specifically told you what four ships. I did a video on it telling you to start focusing on the ships, and here's why, okay? Because to to get the points, okay, you need to fully limit break these ships, okay? That's difficult, fully limit and breaking all these ships, but but if you have Phoenix, Portland, South Dakota, and Enterprise maxed out, you can get a lot of points from these right here by simply completing the story levels for the event. Okay, A2, C2, AC. By doing that, you can get the points here. That way, if you don't manage to get all of the ships and get them fully limit broke within the time frame, you still have enough to get the frame, because you can get a lot from right here. Okay. So, and then from here on, it's just basically, focusing on the ships. Now, if you look at the builds on these, um, okay, so the, unfortunately, there's three of these ships, Rosia, Chapiyev, and Aurora, are super rare. So, hopefully you can get a lot of pools and get them leveled up. There's only two elites. So you definitely want to focus on Mercuria and Grozny. Um, and then try to get at the you're going to have to level up at least one of the super rare ships to fully limit broke to get the frame if you want to get it. You're not going to have enough unless you do. So you're going to need at least three, maybe even four. You might even have to do one more of the. I got the frame on the Imperial on the IGN event that they had. I can't remember what it was called back last year, right before Christmas. I managed to get the frame, and I believe I had to limit break four of the ship. I didn't have to do them all, but I did have to limit break three or four of them, and then combine that with the combinations from defeating the levels with the required ships that I was able to get it. So you're going to need, start drawing on this, because you're going to need, we're going to need a lot to get it. But yeah, so that's awesome. So they've got all these Northern Parliament ships up. Um, so focus on that. Everything else is pretty much basically similar. You've got the event, and you get the little medals. Um, I'll show you the event. I'll show you the actual. I've already run the one and completed very simple in this one. So you get the medallions, and you can go to the supplies, and they'll have the same thing. So these are called intel points. Um, you've got the Chepiyev and you've got Minx right here. So those two are, definitely want to make sure you get up to 12,000. Then they got some blueprints. They got a gun. It's a 130. And then, thankfully, Thank you, YoStar. There's some more general blueprints in here that can be used on Series 1 ships. So this is another big jump to help me finish out Monarch. And then, of course, general parts, gold, oxycolas, and some oil, just like the previous event that we had for Passion Polaris. So, same thing, okay? Now, Passion of Polaris is still up. Um, so go ahead and make sure that you um, go into the I think they should still have um, the shop is open. This one right here, this is open till the 4th, so make sure you use all of your Polaris emblems before that time. I've got 4,100. I've got to disseminate myself. I'm just still debating on what to do. I bought all the blueprints and I bought all of the main guns, so I'll probably just go ahead and focus on. I've got some super rare cap boxes and stuff. I've got a bunch of cognitive chips. I'll probably just end up snatching up some of these items for the dorm, even though I really wasn't planning on doing anything awesome until I got my second floor. I've fully expanded my first floor and I'm ready to build on the second floor. It's just waiting to get up the crystals to do that. So, but yeah, go in there by the 4th to take care of that. So, second thing we've got going on here is this is the link to the actual event. Now, there's this other event going on here. Now, this is similar to what you did for we did for Java, I'm sorry, Javelin, where you could get an outfit for her. But in this case, you actually get a ship, Gangut. Okay, so you can get there. So if you look in here, you've got Chapiyev and I think it was Grozny are in the shop, so you can get those two. So really, you just want to focus on these other ones. Now, I did not see anything in here. If you look in here, you'll see for the intelligent points, you'll see that Gangut needs to be limit broken here as well. Okay, now, so the only way to Gangut is not on the banner for the build. Okay, she's not on here. Okay, and don't see her anywhere else. So the only way to get, so you're definitely going to need to rack up enough event points in this right here to get her, and you're going to have to get to, it's probably going to be around 30. Oh, that's actually 23. You get Gangut, and then yeah, at 29 you'll get another one, and 33 you'll get one, and then at 37 you'll get one. So you'll be almost fully. Yeah, she's a rare ship. So you'll be able to fully limit break her through this event right here. So that would save you having to use your bullons. Okay. So yeah, that's up. So also in your mail you should see compensation for the maintenance, some gold, some nice that they're giving us some wisdom cubes. That's could use those. And some dorm items there. So yeah, so that's what we got focusing on right now. So that event is up. Okay. Don't forget to do they've also got some things for your dorm as well too. If you want to take a look at that, let me see here. It should be in the shop. So they got some dorm items that you can purchase. I don't see them in here. Got some gear skins up as well too. Yeah, Northern. So that might be interesting to take a look at that. So let's go into the dorm. I thought they might have some items that you could actually purchase inside the dorm, but they don't. So let's go into the dorm here. Ignore them for right now and go into the shop. Yeah, Polar Penitentiary. Get out your blanket, borscht, and harmonicas. So it looks like they've got some stuff. They've got some Snow White mini tables, Northern Parliament wall, window, leaflets, a Manju guard, a penitentiary workbench, a questioning chair, a supply box, some vodka, a desk, a Manju wash, a penitentiary, a cell door. A liquor shelf, oh man. Restrained, restrained Banju. Oh man, this is hilarious. Oh man, you got to give you a star their props. They do some funny stuff. Frozen Manchu. Boy, the Manchus are getting it pretty hard in this one. So yeah, so they got a polar penitentiary decoration theme up for your dorm if you want to go for that. Get a crack, get a chip on that. So yeah, so that's up as well. So yeah, not like that, but yeah, so that's what they got. So yeah, so focus on getting those ships, do the draws. Each build, each day, you got to do your requirements for your daily to make a build. Make sure you build on that event. Try to get the ships. Try to start focusing on getting them up as you can if you want to get the. Now understand that this item is a portrait. For what this is when is for the chat. You'll be able to use this as the frame for your chat. Okay, so it's not like a special frame that's used. So if you don't chat, it really might not be that important to you to limit break all the ships and go for it. I go for it because I do occasionally chat, and when I do, I've been using the IGN frame that I got from the IGN event. But yeah, so you can switch to that. So that's all it is. But yeah, so it's up and it looks good. Um, I'll have another video after I've started to progress through and see. But I did the first mission, just run it for it was easy, didn't have any trouble. And make sure that you use, make sure that you use the ships that were in the, in these right here. Make sure you have these ships. Okay. Now, understand that these ships have to be max limit broke, okay? So if it's not max limit broke, it won't count, okay? So Phoenix has to be max limit broke, so it means you need to get her to 70 and get her fully limit broke. Portland, South Dakota, and Enterprise, they all have to be max limit, okay? So it doesn't count unless they're max limit broke. So, if you've been working on them in the past 7 days, I fortunately had all of them maxed except for, Enterprise and Portland, I of course had been using for quite some time. South Dakota was just missing one, which I managed to get hers, and then I just had to do a couple to get Phoenix up so I could fully limit break her. So that's all that you need to do. But yeah, you got to get them fully limit broke for them to participate in those on those story levels for the event to actually get the points that you need. Okay, so yeah, it's very similar to the IGN event that was up last year. Same format. Little bit different note. There's one event called decryption here. I'm not exactly sure. As you get the points, you get to make some rolls here, and this will. So you tap on the decryption screen to begin and unlock passcodes, which is you can claim rewards. Okay, and you do this by getting the to get it to function. You have to have points, and you get every 200. Every 200 intelligence points, you get a spin in this, okay? So, keep doing that as you get your points as well, too. So, yeah, got a lot of stuff out. On a closing note, Z23, the Z23 event is over, so you should be filling out all these. Got them all done. Took about, I think it was like 4,000 oil was all you needed. 4,000 oil, use 4,000 oil to get that. And so I got the nice little outfit for Z23, and there it is right there. So this is her outfit, the skin that you get from completing it. So it's a pretty nice skin. So it's nice. Yeah, so that's what you get. That's the skin for completing the Z23 event. With the coloring book, little event there. Color by numbers, I guess is what they call it. In this case, it would be color by letters, I guess. So yeah, so that's all completed as well too. So you should have a few more days for that. Let's see how long does that go? Goes until the 5th. So you've got 1 day right there, just like the same with the shop around that time too. So yep, so there it is. Like the Northern Overture is up and it's looking live. So I'm going to get popping into this, and I'll have another video in a few days giving you an update. But yeah, so that should be everything. Just get those ships out. Make sure you're using them. The ships that you need to get are Enterprise. I've got mine since she's a the ship. I took back the name. It pops between Enterprise and Celestin, and then South Dakota, and you need Phoenix. So that's Portland, South Dakota, and Phoenix are the three. So Enterprise, Portland, South Dakota are the four ships that you need to have max limit broke to get the points, and you need to run these, use these when you're running the screens to get the special rewards, so that you get you more points as well. So yeah, keep focusing on that. But we'll see. Have to see how it goes. But should be able to get it done and focus on that. It's going to take a little while. And remember that you do have to do the sortie event here, and don't forget about this, because this is the only way to get Ganget. So if you want to have a full Northern Arms fleet, they're giving it to you right here. You got it. It's all, you can you can put up a full Northern Arms fleet from this event. So I'm going to try to get all the ships. I might try to limit break them, and see how many. Try to do the math and see how many it's going to take. When I do the event, it'll be in a couple of, maybe, it'll probably be about 3 or 4 days. When I do the next video, I'll have a workflow that you can do to get the points, and what you might want to focus on. A lot of it's going to depend on your Boolins. I have been saving my Boolins up because I was expecting to have some type of rate up event associated with this, and I was pretty sure it was going to be Northern Parliament ships, just because it was a Northern Parliament event. So I knew there was going to be some fleet ships for that, and I don't have many. If you go sortie and go to the Northern Parliament, I got none. So so I was expecting that I was going to that they were going to have an up banner. So I was getting ready for that, and I pretty sure that I was just hoping. My real hope was just that Aurora was going to be able to get. I was hoping she would be one of the ships that we could get, as she is. So that's man. So it's just good. A lot of it's going to depend on your Boolins. So if you got the Boolins, I've got a bunch of prototype Boolins and universal Boolins. So I should have enough to get them done. I'm going to be running low on Boolins if I do. So, but I'm not going to probably have enough to do them all. But also remember that you can, if you go into the shop, and if you go into your Merit, you can get Boolin here and here. And you can also get another South Dakota. If you have not fully limit broke her, you can get her in here as well. So there's ways to get it from there. Another way that you should be able to get it is through the build. If you go into the retire ships, and then when you come to that, you'll hit the exchange, and in the exchange they usually have a universal Boolin in the exchange tab. Make sure you're on the exchange ships tab. But yeah, you'll see her in there as well. Also, the exchange ship for the next 7 days is Hood, if you're looking to get the Hood. So, and you get these Medal of Honors by retiring ships. Only rare or super rare and epic are the only ones that work actually for that. You don't get to get the points. So you might want to get some a Boolin there, but yeah, other than that, it's just going to have to be try to pump them out. But yeah, so yeah, Aurora's up, Grozny, Shepiev, Tashkent, Mercuria, and Russia, a Northern Parliament fleet. So we'll have to see. We'll get them up, pull them up, take a look at them, see how they get. As I get them, when I have the next video, I should have most of them. We'll go ahead and go through their skills and see if this is going to be a fleet that is worth building out. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So it's up. Northern Parliament, the event is actually called the Northern Overture. So it's up, it's live. And go ahead and put a like on the video if you do like the video. And go ahead and click on the subscription tab if you want to get notified every time I drop a video. This is Ken Rear, signing out.